my chariots, welcome back to my channel for another pick a card reading that I have for you today. After taking some time off, I am back. I'm rejuvenated. So today's reading is going to be will they reach out? So that person that's on your mind that you're thinking about, wondering if they are going to contact you or not. Let's take a look. Let's see what comes through in the tarot today. All right, so I do have 3 piles for you, but before I go over them, I did want to mention that my Etsy shop is back open as well. So if you are interested in a private reading, in the description box below, I do have the link to my Etsy channel. You can go check it out and see what readings are available at this time. All right, so the 3 piles that you're looking at today, I came back, I did pick these 3 shells from the beach that I was at while I was away, which was Folly Beach in South Carolina. So those are the shells that you're looking at, and then I pulled some of my Ocean Mermaid Tarot cards to use as well. All right, so pile 1, this is Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot, and you have this little dark oyster shell. All right, so that is going to be your reading. And pile 2, this is just the Mermaid Tarot, I think by, is it Lisa Robertson, I think is this deck here. All right, so then you have this little, I think this little clam type shell. It's going to be your reading. All right, and then pile 3 over here, you have this is called the Waterfall Tarot, and then I have another little oyster shell here. All right, and this has some dark grays, but there's also like some purple lines running through it, which I thought was really cool and why I was drawn to it. So that is going to be your reading as well. All right, so do what you need to do, my chariots, to pick your pile. If you are drawn to more than one, that's perfectly fine. That means that there's messages in the other piles that you may need to hear. And if nothing is resonating with you today, if what I'm saying if what I'm talking about does not connect with you, if it doesn't resonate with your story, that's fine. Just realize the reading's not for you. You can kindly back out. You can go check out the other readings that I have uploaded, or those other wonderful, amazing readers that we have out there. There's so many, and they do such a great job using their own style and intuition. So surely you will connect with one. All right, so let's get started, and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1. Okay, you were drawn to either a Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot deck here, or perhaps this oyster shell as well. So this is going to be your reading. We are asking Spirit today, will they reach out? So let's see what comes through tarot and what messages are needed for you today. All right, but before we get started, pile 1, let's just take that moment to go within, okay, and focus. So if you can take in a deep breath for me right now. And just be still and go within. I am looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most at this time. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust my intuition always. Okay. Now I do have my windows open today because it is a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. The sun is shining and it's warm, so I'm trying to get some fresh air in the house. So I do hear people are working in their gardens already, their lawns, so if it gets too loud, I will shut it, but hopefully you can hear me just fine. So pile 1, we are asking spirits today about your person. Will they reach out? Let's see what comes through. Wow, the Ace of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. The Three of Wands. Judgment. Justice. The Page of Cups. The Nine of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm going to get one from the Romance Angels. Codependency. Wow. Okay. So this is a pretty clear message. My chariots. Hold on. I'm going to pull one card here. I'm curious. I think this is Myth and Fire. Take it slow. Okay. So, pile 1, will they reach out? No, I'm sorry. And I'm getting down to business. I'm answering the question immediately. I don't see them reaching out right now. There's too much energy going on here. Your person is in a codependent relationship with somebody else, okay? So because of that, that's affecting this connection. Do they have love for you? Absolutely. Look what's coming through here in the present energy. It's the Ace of Cups, you know? And I feel that they have this love for you, okay? They have this love for you, and I feel that they think about what it would be like to actually be with you, okay? But I feel the bottom line is they're not free, you know, because when I look at what the obstacle is when it comes to this connection, it's the Nine of Wands, and I feel that they're almost denying in some way. Like there's a bit of a denial. There's a wall up here that your person has created, you know, so it's almost like they've created this wall when it comes to the emotions that they have for you. You know, this is the wounded warrior when we're talking about the Nine of Wands, and I feel like your person has been going through a lot of battles. I see here with the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. It almost makes me feel like, yes, there is some sort of higher commitment or marriage that your person is already in. There are responsibilities here that your person does not want to walk away from, or they feel that they cannot walk away from. You know, and even with the Four of Wands here, I feel like there could be a marriage, you know, like this could be a husband and wife, especially with the King and the Queen of Pentacles that are here. The card from the Romance Angels is coming out as codependencies. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I do feel that your person is very codependent on their partner or spouse that they are currently with. The Ten of Pentacles is showing me externally that they have some sort of responsibility. When I think of the King and the Queen of Pentacles and even the Ten of Pentacles, that represents longevity to me, something long term, where we're talking about responsibilities, we're talking about obligations, security, commitments, responsibilities, those types of material things. And I feel very much that your person is part of that story right now. And because of that, that's why we have this message here of take it slow, because they feel that they can't move any faster, which is basically, let's face it, their actions are non-existent at this point. The Four of Wands is here though, so there's the 1111 card if you're looking for that confirmation. So I do feel that you know, your person definitely has these emotions, they have these feelings, they think about you all the time with the Three of Wands. You know, but that's that energy of waiting for that ship to come in, waiting for that right moment. So it's almost as if the future energies are showing me, yes, someday I will, but yet no steps are taken right now. When I ask the question how your person sees themselves when it comes to this connection, we do have Judgment here, okay? And that is some sort of spiritual awakening. That's how I always see that card, that that's an awakening. But it's not just about hearing the call. It's about being able to answer the call as well. And I feel like, you know, there's this message almost coming through that like your person hung up the call. Like they can't take the call right now. They're not in the position. Their environment is showing me the Justice card. Now that's Libra energy. So I do feel that they are in some sort of partnership. But the Justice card is all about truth. It's about clarity. And I feel that, you know, it could sometimes also represent karmic situations. So I feel like your person very much is in a karmic cycle that they feel that they cannot leave with this Queen of Pentacles. All right. And yet for the hopes and or fears, we have the Page of Cups here. You know, like there's still that dreaming. There's still that imagination coming from your person. That yes, someday they feel that they will be able to connect with you again, but now is not the time. All right. Let's see here. Let me clarify the future energies of this connection. The Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Wands. I will tell you that your person, and on the bottom of the deck here is the Knight of Swords. So there is this overall energy that I feel like they think about you often. They think about communicating with you. They think about what they would say to you if they had that opportunity. And because of that, it does cause a lot of internal conflict here. The Five of Wands. All right. And the Five of Wands is all about, for me, internal conflict within the mind. And I feel like it's something that they think about often is, you know, this choice that was made to walk away from this connection, this relationship. And yet there's this almost this selfish energy coming through with the Four of Pentacles here of wanting to hold on to the energy of this connection, if that makes sense to anyone. You know, like your person is holding on, I feel, to the energy of this connection. It's not something that they want to let go, or they want to leave it, you know, drift away. And yet when we look at the Pentacles and the reality of the situation, they are just completely engulfed in something else that they feel they cannot break free from at this time. All right, so let's get some messages from your person. So will they be reaching out? I don't feel anytime soon, pile one, but I do know that they still have these feelings for you. They still think about you often. It's almost like you're their escape. You know, when I think of the Page of Cups with this fish and the imagination, I feel like, you know, they often fantasize about what it would be like to let this wall down and to be able to experience this Ace of Cups with you. But I don't feel that at this moment in time they see any way of being able to do that because of this codependent relationship that they're stuck in at the moment. All right, so let's see what messages from your person. Knight of Swords here. They often feel like they want to get something off of their chest. What is that? I need to be honest. You know, so I feel like, yeah, I don't think they've been honest with you as far as how their feelings go, how they feel for you. I don't think they've been truthful in that situation, or I don't think they've been completely honest in the current situation that goes on around them. I think they've been quiet about that as well, that to you it may look like milk and honey, but behind closed doors it's far from that. This is someone that is not happy and content with the situation, and yet they still remain there. I want to build a life with you. I didn't know what I had until it was gone. I will fight for us. I want to spend quality time with you. On the bottom of the deck, I'm obsessing over this whole thing. So I do feel, again, pile one, that your person does think an awful lot about the situation. I feel though it's more of a dream, more fantasizing of, you know, how they would do this, but yet they don't take those actual steps to make any changes within their life. All right. So let's get you a message card, not a message card, how about an advice card to close out the reading? And I'm going to take one, since I'm doing all my water cards today, let's take one from Whispers of the Ocean. So for pile one, Spirit, what's the advice for pile one in regards to this connection? Card number 50. Look how pretty this, it's very green, okay? Childlike devotion. You are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. All right. This almost gives me the energy of the reading that I just did in regards to my Chariot soul message. Having, you know, to give that message to enjoy life, enjoy the journey, and be more playful. I feel like, you know, Spirit is asking you here, you know, you need to embrace and love who you are more. Okay, I feel like there's a message coming through here, like to shine your colors, especially when I look at this card. It's very vibrant. And I feel like it's almost like, you know, keep shining that light that you have, all right? Regardless of whether this person, you know, actually, you know, takes the means to keep going their separate ways or not. It's the message for you, though, that don't let them hold you back, to keep your head up high and to keep shining those beautiful colors. All right? And then let's get one more from, how about, let's do Moonology. Moonology Oracle for pile 1. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. And you know, what's interesting about that card coming through is it's exactly the energy that I'm feeling like this person. They have a lot of dreams and fantasies when it comes to pile 1. Changes that they want to make, or changes to their life, which include you. And yet when it comes to reality, when it comes to being practical, you know, this is full moon in Taurus. So I'm thinking of this pentacle energy, this 3D material world. That's where the changes need to be made that are not happening. All right, so I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope it resonated with you, pile 1. Thank you for all my supporters, the ones that have been following with me since the beginning, and for the new ones, thank you as well. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos so we can move that algorithm, and I look forward to reading for you again. Okay, bye. Hello, pile 2. All right, you chose the Mermaid Tarot here, or this pretty little clam-like shell that's very like tannish gold. All right, and this is going to be your reading. We're asking spirits today, when it comes to your person, will they reach out? So the person that's on your mind that you're thinking about, will they reach out? Will they connect with you? Let's see what comes through in tarot and what messages it is that you need to hear. Okay, so before we get started, pile 2, let's just take that moment to center ourselves. So if you can take in a deep breath for me. And just quiet your mind. Go within. I am looking for my intuition to connect with yours, so that I can bring you the messages you need to hear most at this time. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust my intuition always. All right, pile 2, let's see what comes through in regards to your person. Will they contact you? Will they reach out? Now, I do have my windows open today. I was saying it's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania, so I'm trying to get some fresh air into the house. My goodness, that's too much. What do I see here? Oh, the Hangman and the King of Pentacles, which was in the reading, the first reading. Interesting, but let's see what comes through. The Nine of Swords. Death, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Temperance, and the Sun. Okay, I'm going to get one from the Romance Angels. Flirt. Very interesting. Wearing a mask. Okay. So will they reach out, pile 2? Let me answer the question and then I will get into the reading. Yes, they will reach out, or they might not. This is someone that basically does not want a commitment. So if that's the connection that you feel with this person, then will they reach out? I say yes. But if you are looking for anything serious, this isn't someone that is ready for that type of connection or relationship. Okay, overall, we have the Sun card here, so they may make you feel good. I feel like they're you know, and the Knight of Wands, I feel they're very charming. We're talking about someone that's very charismatic, but this is someone that's looking to have a good time, okay? And even though yes, they may absolutely reach out, I feel that they're not in any position right now to want to settle down. They're not looking for anything serious. Now, what comes through for them right away is the Nine of Swords. And I do feel like this could be someone that, first of all, I do want to mention that I feel like this could be someone that's possibly younger than you, because I'm feeling a younger energy coming through here, or someone that may not be quite emotionally mature yet, or emotionally equipped, or have the bandwidth, should I say, in being able to handle anything deeply emotional. And that's what I'm feeling with this Nine of Swords that's right here in the center of this reading. Like, I feel like the minute emotions start flowing through this person, it's almost like, uh-oh, okay, time to get out of here. They're a flirt, all right? Extend your lighthearted energy to others. They're a flirt, and I feel, look, the Ace of Wands is here, you know, and I'm sorry, but in this reading, it's really a phallic symbol, just your person is enjoying being free and just sort of skipping from, relationship to relationship without it becoming serious. All right. I feel like with the Death card up here, they realize that, they have to change sooner or later, but they rather it be later than right now. And their hidden energies comes through as the Page of Cups, which is showing me, again, I feel like it's this younger energy. And when I look at what's around, we sort of have the Knight of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Page of Cups. I'm not feeling a stable, mature energy when it comes to this reading. Again, I feel like it's a pretty simple message. The future energies of this connection is the Two of Cups. So I'm not saying that your person doesn't have feelings for you, but it's not their top priority. All right. And I feel that it's some sort of fight with them, because when I look over here to their environment, you have this Knight of Wands that looks over here at this Knight of Cups. And this Knight is looking into this cup of love, like wanting to look into it. But a lot of times with the Knight energy, even though these are cards about movement, sometimes I feel that, especially in the case of the Knight of Cups, there's more imagination here than actually following through with anything serious. The Two of Cups, yes, to me that's a new love. So I do feel like this is something new, more of a new connection. Like this isn't anything old. So if you've been in a connection with someone for a long time, I feel like this is not your reading. I do feel that this is someone, in that getting to know stage, that flirty stage, that exciting phase with the Sun here, but there's this divine masculine energy, this confident masculine energy, where, we have Temperance that's on its side as the obstacle. So I feel like your person right now is sort of lacking moderation, okay, or balance, because when we're talking about Temperance, it's that alchemy, it's that perfect mix of feeling whole within. And I do feel that your person sort of lacks that at this moment. This is someone that, to me, with the Knight of Wands here, that has come in and out of your life, or they reach out to you and then you don't hear from them for a while, or you've reached out to them and they ghost you. It's almost like they like to play games in a sort of way. It's just, again, sort of a young, naive energy. I feel that this person, and because of that, we have this card here, wearing a mask. I just feel like, I don't know if your person's truly wearing a mask, or they just haven't really even figured out who they are yet. It's like they're almost stumbling their way through trying to figure out who they are and who they want to be. And because of that, they don't take anything seriously. And I feel like the Nine of Swords is here again, because when this water crashes up around this person, like, I feel like that's their emotions. Like, it almost becomes overwhelming for this person. Like, no, I don't want to deal with it. All right. So will this person contact you? Yes. If you feel like you want this to be something more, I don't feel that this person is ready for that yet. Let's clarify the Two of Cups here, the future energy. Now, I haven't talked about this card here. Let me talk about the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is, and what's almost coming through here in regards to this reading, because the Hierophant is about a higher learning. It has to do with morals and values, traditional beliefs. It can even represent marriage and higher level commitments. And I actually feel that when I look at the energy overall, the energy that's coming through is, in this person's head, like, they say that they're never getting married or they're never settling down. All right. And that's what's really coming through. And that type of message doesn't usually come through with me for the Hierophant, but in this reading with all the other cards, that's the energy that I'm getting. But let's clarify this Two of Cups here. The Queen of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they want to manifest something small with the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like they see you. You know, this is the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer energy. So you may be a water sign. Pile 2, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel that they see you as very compassionate, very nurturing, all right? And I feel like they see you as an emotional person, and not emotional in a negative way, but just, you know, I feel that that's something that they struggle with, that. So there's something here that they see, that you are very compassionate, very nurturing, you know, and it could be because they struggle with that, why they're attracted to you, you know, why they're they feel like they're drawn to you. And with the Page of Pentacles here, you know, it's like a mini magician, like there's something here, so, you know, about extending that olive branch. So again, I can very well see this person reaching out to you, Pile 2. I think it's just more of, you know, what you're looking for. And if you're looking for, and then on the bottom of the deck, I just wanted to see what was on the bottom of the deck here, is the Knight of Pentacles. So very young, fiery energy, and it's a mix, all right? It's a mix where I feel there's some instability when it comes to your person's actions, and yet with the Knight of Pentacles as the overall energy, they just move very slow as far as anything in regards to commitment and having to settle down. All right, so let me get some messages for you. So messages from your person. I regret lying to you. So there could have been some white lies that they told you. Again, I don't feel that this is the most reliable person out there. Just being near you is intoxicating. I'm not going to deny, especially with the Ace of Wands, that they're not physically attracted to you. I wonder if you are happy without me. You were the best thing in my life. And on the bottom of the deck, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So I feel like by some of the messages that are coming through that you've already figured this out, or you've been through something where, you know, perhaps you thought they were someone else, or they presented themselves as somebody more stable, somebody willing to settle, and that's just not where they are right now. So let's get, I'm going to get one from Whispers of the Ocean. Take note. Number 22. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So, you know, 22, that reduces to 4. And that's all about that Emperor power, Pile 2. All right. Taking control, taking setting boundaries, okay, having authority, and it could be that you are being asked here now, you know, you're getting the answer here. So if you're expecting it, you know, nice person, charismatic, but if you're looking for something serious, this person is not it, at least at this time. Spirit's asking you to take note of that, all right? And then let's close out with one from Moonology. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, you know, and look, on the bottom of the deck also, you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. So, you know, I feel like maybe you're having some hard feelings about yourself because this person let you down, you know, and I feel like it's the commitment to you, yourself, that's being tested here. Spirit wants you to know that you are a good person. You are good enough, all right? It's just that this person in their life and in their journey wasn't ready for what you were looking for, okay, when it comes to this connection. So I'm going to leave the reading here, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for your continued support. For my returning subscribers, it's always nice to have you here. And if you're new, welcome. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and I look forward to reading for you again. Bye. Hello, pile 3. All right, you were drawn to either the waterfall tarot here or this oyster shell with the purples and whites and gray. This little oyster shell. I think it's broken, but I liked the colors so much. I picked it up Long Folly Beach in South Carolina, where I was. So we are asking spirits today about your person. Will they reach out? The person that's on your mind. Let's see what comes through tarot and the messages that you need to hear. All right. So before we get started, pile 3, let's just take that moment to center ourselves. So if you can take in a deep breath. And just go within. Quiet your mind, be still. I am looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most at this time. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. All right, pile 3. Let's see what comes through. I was telling the other piles that I have my windows open today. It's a beautiful day in Pennsylvania. And I have this blister here from kayaking. I was kayaking on my trip, and I obviously was holding that paddle way too tight. So, let's see. If I could shuffle here. I always like this deck. This is pretty. I think I got this from Etsy. It's called the Waterfall Tarot. Ooh, I think I saw the 5 of Wands there. Conflict, conflict. Let's see what comes out. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. The Hermit. Hopefully you could still hear me over. I hear people working on their lawns. The Moon. The Six of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. The Magician. Justice. The Nine of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. All right, let's get one from Romance, Angels. Wow, make the effort. I feel like every pile had a strong message coming through. This one does as well. Hot and cold. Interesting. Okay, so I've been answering the question up front and then I get into the cards. So that's what I will do with you, pile 3. Will they reach out? No, not yet. Why? They're waiting for you. And I'm sure you don't like that response. So let's just get to it. But, you know, they realize, pile 3, your person realizes the effort that they have not been making. And yet I feel clearly that they're trying to manifest you. Okay. They want you to contact them. Now, that's your call on whether you want to or not. Let's go through the cards first. You can make that decision for yourself at the end, but overall, they're wanting you to contact them. So very interesting here, right? We start off with the Knight of Swords. You know, this is the card, you know, you'll hear people describe this card like this is the conversation that can change everything if your person would just level up and step up here. And yet they haven't done it. All right, I feel like they haven't done it with the moon here in the past. But this, you know, your person has things to say to you. There's things that they want to get off their chest, things on their mind, and yet coming through as the obstacle is the Ace of Pentacles. So that's showing me that, you know, things are stuck here at the moment because, you know, aces, they're there, and there's 2 here. Even though one's on its side, but they're a gift from the universe. They're the potential for, you know, that new beginning, something, a new opportunity. And the fact that the Ace of Pentacles is on its side, it's almost as if your person believes that they don't have this opportunity, this new opportunity with you, for some reason, unless it comes from you. And I feel like, with the moon here, I don't know if that's them working through some of their shadow side. The moon here, there's something going on when it comes to secrets. The moon is about cycles. It's about illusions. So I feel in one way too that your person may think, have a vision or a version of the way this story has played out for them versus you, and it's different. But overall, I feel like your person knows very well that they have not sort of given equally, that they have not made the effort when it comes to you. And yet that's what they're being called to do, with the Hermit here. Now, this is someone that goes within, trying to follow their own intuition, doing a lot of soul searching and a lot of self-reflection. But the energy of the Hermit for me also brings, this is Virgo energy, that person that kind of goes within, like disappears, goes into hiding, goes quiet. This is the person that may ghost you instead of answering you, like that type of deal. And what I find interesting in this deck is this Hermit, very clearly in blue. And yet they're very much, their face is hidden, and blue represents that throat chakra, all about speaking your truth. I feel very much that your person has never taken that plunge or that leap of faith when it comes to you to step up and level up and speak their truth. All right. This is someone that wants to hear it constantly from you, but then when it's their turn, I don't feel like they put that much effort, the same amount of effort in. And I feel that's why this hot and cold is here, because you may have experienced that with them. Maybe at one time they're very open, they're very forthcoming, and then, another time they feel very closed off and very withdrawn, and it leaves you feeling very frustrated and confused. And you have been making great strides and taking effort, okay? And yet I feel like this person hasn't really done that, and they know it, especially with the Six of Pentacles being here, because that's all about giving and receiving. So we have the Six of Pentacles and we have Justice as well, and both of those cards show the scales, because we're talking about balance, giving and receiving equally. And I feel like that's something that this person really hasn't done. For some reason, I feel this energy that, again, they're trying to manifest you to come forward, and take that however it resonates. But there's clarity here as well with the Ace of Swords. Here's this opportunity for your person to kind of step up and speak this truth, and they're still trying to get you, like they're still trying to manifest you to be the one to reach out and speak up and settle things. And I find, overall, you're their wish for fulfillment with this Nine of Cups here. Like you are this wish fulfillment. You are what brings them joy, happiness, and yet, the work really hasn't been put in by them. When I look at the future energies of this connection, it comes through as the Page of Swords. So do I feel like your person's going to reach out? No. They're watching you closely, like they're keeping an eye on you. They're watching you. They're almost like they're waiting, like thinking that you are going to approach them. Like, and with the Knight of Swords, they think about all the time, like if you approach them, what they would say to you, or how they would explain themselves for, in certain situations. But yet, I don't see any action here on their part in doing what they know they need to do. And clearly the card of make the effort is here. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. Now the moon, is based on fear. So I don't know if this is just all based on the fear that your person carries within themselves. But let me clarify here. I want to clarify the Page of Swords. The Knight of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's something odd here, like they don't know what to do. And if that resonates and makes sense, pile 3, let me know. But like the Knight of Cups is here and the Ace of Wands. So now there's 3 aces looking for this new opportunity, this new beginning, and yet the Pentacle, where I look at that as this material world, reality, is on its side, like as if it's halted. The Ace of Wands is still here and the Knight of Cups. I still feel that they dream about you, they fantasize about you, even with the Seven of Cups here, about coming towards you. And yet I feel when I see the Seven of Cups, that's a energy of, you know, what to do. Like there's options here. What do I do? Multiple options. And I'm not getting the sense in this reading that it's multiple options, different people. I'm getting the sense more of confusion. Like there's like this cloud here and they don't know how to move forward, because the overall energy that I'm seeing here is them wanting to communicate with you, yet they're not making that move on their own. They feel like they're stuck or they're stumped or their hands are tied and they don't know how to proceed forward. Let me see the bottom of the deck. Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. I feel that, you know, there's still this strong sense where they find you very beautiful. You know, this is Nine of Pentacles, this pre-Empress energy. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. I just felt this energy come through, like they feel like you're enjoying life very much. You know, they feel like you're doing fine. The Sun, like they feel like you're happy, you're doing fine. And look, even the Star is here. So we have divine masculine energy with the Sun, and then we have Aquarius energy with, I feel like they still see you as this beautiful shining star. As this sense of inspiration, someone that they very much look up to, and yet they're not speaking their truth. They're not making the effort that they need to. Okay? So let's get some messages. I'm going to take the messages from Chariot Soul Tarot, my cards here, and see what comes through. It's almost as if, I almost get this feeling like there's this doubt of worthiness within them. Like they don't feel that they deserve you. Interesting. Okay, let's see here. We are yin and yang. Look, oh my gosh, look at this. You are my shining star. Did I not just say that? I love that when that happens. I am not letting go of this connection. Your eyes tell me so much. So there's something with your eyes. I would do anything for you. On the bottom of the deck, look at that. You inspire me. All right, so let's get some one from Whispers of the Ocean. So it's up to you, pile 3, whether you want to contact this person or not. But I feel oftentimes when I feel, you know, a struggle here, if they're trying to manifest you and they're having that much trouble speaking their truth, then to me that's their lesson. That's the unfortunate lesson that's going on here. If you have reached out and you've spoken your truth and you feel good about where you stand, then, you know, it's totally your call. Let's see here. Ooh. Shedding the old. This is like, is that a lobster? Number 38. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you will be able to see these new products. Now, 38 reduces to 11, which is Justice card here. Yeah, and look at on the bottom here. I feel like this is for your person, pile 3, because look, shedding the old and then number 10, every step counts. There's an advantage in taking things slowly, breathe deeply and fully as you consider your option. But I do feel like every step counts here, and it does count for them. Like they need to be able to make this effort. They need to shed their skin, the old skin, you know, kind of like sort of similar to the phoenix, rise from the ashes, from what they've learned, you know, and to be able to step up and do this, all right? But you all have your own free will, and you can make the choices that you need to make, that you feel is right for yourself. But I do feel that what's coming through here is a grand lesson for your person. And I'm going to get one here from Moonology before we close out. Okay. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. So that's, you know, I feel like it is, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So I do feel like your person really, you know, they need to set the stage here. They, you know, show the world the real you is the same message that I gave, that your person needs to stand up here and speak their truth. All right, pile 3. So that is your reading for today. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. For my returning subscribers, it's always so nice to have you here. And if you're new and you like what you see, please subscribe, like my videos, and I look forward to doing another reading for you very soon. Okay? Bye.